Colombia is a country with a rich and diverse history. From its pre-Columbian civilizations to its colonial past, to its modern-day struggles for democracy, Colombia has a fascinating past. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 moments in Colombia's history, from its indigenous cultures to its independence from Spain, and from its civil wars to its recent peace process. 1. Pre-Columbian cultures. Colombia is home to a variety of pre-Columbian cultures, some of which still exist today. The most notable of these are the Muisca, the Tairona, the Quimbaya, and the Tairona. The Muisca were a powerful people who built large cities and were known for their gold work. The Tairona were an indigenous group that inhabited the Caribbean coast and left behind some of the most impressive ruins in Colombia. The Quimbaya were a pre-Columbian civilization that predated the Muisca and had a strong presence in the gold-rich areas of Colombia. The Tairona were a small group of people who inhabited the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta and left behind some of the most impressive ruins in Colombia. 2. Spanish exploration and conquest. In 1499, Spanish explorer Alonso de Ojeda arrived in Colombia, followed by Vasco Núñez de Bilbao in 1501. In 1536, Spanish conquistador Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada arrived in Colombia and began to establish Spanish colonies. By 1550, the Spanish had conquered most of Colombia and established the new Kingdom of Granada. The independence movement. Colombia began to move towards independence from Spain in the early 19th century. In 1810, the people of Bogota declared independence, followed by the other cities of Cartagena and Cali in 1811. In 1819, the Battle of Boyacá was fought and won by the forces of Simón Bolívar, leading to the establishment of the Republic of Colombia. 4. The Gran Colombia. After the Battle of Boyacá, Simón Bolívar established the Gran Colombia, a confederation of Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Panama. The Gran Colombia existed from 1819 to 1830, when it was dissolved due to internal conflicts. 5. The War of a Thousand Days. In 1899, a civil war, known as the War of a Thousand Days, broke out in Colombia. The war lasted for 3 years and resulted in the deaths of over 100,000 people. The war ended in 1902 with the signing of the Treaty of Neerlandia. 6. La Violencia. In the 1940s, Colombia was rocked by a period of political violence known as La Violencia. This period of unrest was caused by a power struggle between the liberal and conservative parties and lasted until 1958. During this time, an estimated 200,000 people were killed. 7. The War on Drugs. In the 1970s, Colombia became the world's largest producer of illegal drugs, leading to a period of violence known as the War on Drugs. This period was marked by the rise of powerful drug cartels, such as the Medellin cartel, and a surge in violence between the cartels and the Colombian government. 8. The peace process. In the late 1990s, the Colombian government began a process of peace negotiations with the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, the FARC. In 2016, a peace agreement was reached and signed, ending the 52-year-long conflict between the FARC and the Colombian government. 9. The Colombian Constitution. In 1991, the Colombian Constitution was adopted, replacing the 1886 Constitution. The new constitution provided for enhanced rights for women, indigenous people, and Afro-Colombians, and established a new system of government. 10. Modern-day Colombia. Today, Colombia is a vibrant and diverse country. It has experienced a resurgence in the arts and culture and has made great strides in improving its economy and security. Despite its challenges, Colombia is a country with an incredibly rich history and bright future.